Hi everyone, it's your girl Fabulously Nappy, and I have another video for you guys. Welcome and welcome back. So, in today's video, we're doing medium knotless braids for a client. I ran a 2 weeks promo on this style, short medium knotless braids with beads. I ran a promo on the style for 2 weeks, and this client here booked for it, so I decided to make a video out of it. It's kind of like a tutorial too. So I hope you enjoy it. So I'm starting off with pre-parting. If you know me, like if you've been following my videos here on YouTube or on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, anywhere, you would know I love to pre-part. Pre-parting, I thought at first it would save time, but I think it's more like giving you guidance so that you don't say for example, I would usually part as I braid, but then I'll reach the top, and maybe the row at the top wouldn't be the same size as the ones at the bottom. Maybe I'd have too much space or so little space, or just all of that. So I just decided to pre-part so that I just generally have an idea of how many rows I'm going to have on the head. And yeah, so to pre-part, I just first started off by doing a middle row from the front of our head to the nape, all through to the back, like a nice clean row. Then I parted out from ear to ear at the bottom, and then from ear to ear across the top. So this is the bottom half that I'm sectioning off here. And so in the back area, I'm doing four sections. That's from the top to the middle, from the front to the middle. I really don't know how to explain it, but I think I'm going to do a more in-depth video or more focused video on how I do my pre-parting, so that that you can understand that better, because I feel like right now I'm rambling. But yeah, in the front I do 4 sections. Like in the upper half I do four rows all across, and then in the lower half, like that's from the ear going down, this area that I'm working on right now, I do 2 rows. Sometimes I would do 1 depending on how much head space my client has. So you have to take all of that into consideration. So yes, I am done pre-parting, and I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like. As you can see, I have 2 rows in the back and 4 in the upper area. I'm just showing you guys. If you need an in-depth tutorial on how I do my pre-parting, please just let me know down in the comment section, and I'll gladly do that for you guys. So I'm just going ahead now to start braiding. So first off, I'm going to take out the row that I want to braid, and then take out the row above it too, so that I can clean up the part in between, the line in between. So after cleaning up the line, I clean it up with some jam. Okay, I'm using some jam for that. So after cleaning it up, I clip up I clip it away, the row above, I clip it away. And then for medium, I would typically do three braids in the first row down. That's what I've done. But no, I would usually do 3, but for my client here, she didn't have much hair, so I had to do 2. I had to do 2 braids in the bottom row, and then 4 braids in the top. I would usually do 3 for the first row and then 4 for the second. But like I said, my client didn't have much hair, and I felt like forcing the separation into 3 would cause me to put much weight on very little hair. I hope that makes sense. So I rather decided to just squeeze it into 2, so that way the hair can be able to support the weight of the braid. So yeah, after doing that, I went ahead to do the next row, which I said is 4 braids. I'm just braiding it up. She chose this color. It's kind of giving orange and giving fire red, and the color is it's everything. You're gonna see it at the end, so just keep watching, okay? So yeah, it's just gonna keep watching me work. I'm just gonna work my magic. Yeah, Just trying to make sure that I do the braids nice and clean and tight, but not too tight to the point where my client's head hurts. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're having a good and firm grip, but not too much to the point where your client can't, feel comfortable with it. So yeah, I'm just braiding using my jam, working it into the hair, combing it through, all the good stuff. So yeah, if you are enjoying this video so far, please give it a big thumbs up, like the video, and drop a comment down in the comment section if you have any questions, or if you'd like to know anything, or anything you'd just like to say hi, you can just drop that down in the comment section. So I'm just showing you guys right now what those first 2 rows are looking like. So you see I did 2 in the 2 down and 4 up, and I'm going in to continue with the rest of the hair. So at this point I'm just gonna let you guys watch, because I'm rambling right now. So I'm gonna let you guys watch. Enjoy the video. Okay, so right now we're at the top, and I'm just going to do a little tutorial on how to part out your top middle braids. So first off, you want to just go in and comb out the hair very well. Make sure that there are no knots or tangles in there. Okay, just do a proper comb out. Then after that, you're going to take your rat tail comb, or what you're using to section off your hair, and part down the middle. Make sure to get a nice clean line, and also make sure that both sides are equal. After that, you're going to go in with some gel or jam. In my case, I'm using jam, shiny jam. Just go in and clean up the part, make it nice and clean. I like my middle parts especially to be crisp, clean, like, very, very crisp. So I'm going over it a lot of times, just making sure that I get all the hairs parted. Then clipping one side away, we're going to work on one side first. I'm going to carve out 2 lines, which is going to split that section into 3. Like I said earlier, this is medium knotless braids, so depending on the size of braids you're going for, you're going to part accordingly. So I'm just going ahead to clean up that part again, those lines with my jam, just making sure that it's nice and even and that the part is crisp. Like I said, I am obsessed with clean parts, especially when it's at the top. So I'm just going over it to make sure it's nice and clean. And after cleaning up those parts, I'm just going to take up those 2 lines over to the other side, like you just saw me do, and I'll also clean that up. with some jam. And if you did your partings correctly all around the head, then this middle part too should be brick layered, as should the rest of the hair. So I hope that makes sense. I'm just going ahead to clean that up properly. Me again, and upset. No, I'm obsessed with clean parts. So yes, that is what that's looking like. And then after parting, I just went ahead to do the braid down like I typically would. If you guys need or want to see a detailed video of my knotless, how I do knotless braids, please just let me know down in the comment section. Any video you'd like me to do, just let me know down in the comment section, and I would gladly do that for you guys. But yeah, I'm just doing my braid down like I normally would. And at this point, if you're still watching this video, thank you so much. Please go ahead and click that like button to like this video, and also drop a comment down in the comment section to get the engagement going. It's going to help my channel a lot. So I've just slowed down this video to show you guys how I just a little glimpse of how I do my knotless braids. So I apply my product, comb it through, split the hair into 3, and then I put in the first piece of hair, do the first pass of braid. I do the first braid down, then put the second hair, braid again, do 2 passes, like pass to the right, pass to the left, no, pass to the left, and then pass to the back to the right. And then I add in the third piece of hair, and then I start making sure to tuck her natural hair. Then I add the 4th piece of hair, but this piece usually is a little bit smaller because I don't want the braid size, like the braid itself, to be too big. So when I add that 4th piece in, I make sure I'm tucking her hair behind that braiding hair as I go down. And when I get towards the end of her natural hair, like where her natural hair ends, I add in some more hair to maintain the size of the braid. Like I said earlier, if you need a more detailed video on that, on how I do knotless braids, please just comment down in the comment section and I will gladly do that. So I'm all done braiding, and I'm just going ahead to put in the beads. So first thing, I put in all the beads. I put 3 beads per braid. After that, I measure out where I want the braids to end, and then I tie it up. And I do that for all the braids. I measure it all out and tie it up. Then I go back again to cut out the excess hair at the bottom, and as I cut, I burn it up. Like that's what I'm doing right now. So as you can see, I've already tied it up, like the ends where I want it to end, I've tied it. So I just cut it out, and then using some fire, I burn out that end, the ends, and just press it in. It's going to help to secure it from unraveling as well. So that's it. I'm doing again. Cut it out. I'm cutting really close to the knot where I tied the knot. Then I trim around the area where the beads has to fall, and then I burn the bottom area. And after burning it, I just use my finger to press it in. Guys, do not play with fire, okay? That stuff is hot. You don't want to burn yourself. Yes, so after doing that, I just go ahead to trim up the braids. I'm just, this is how I typically do my braid finishing. So typically I would trim. You want to make sure you trim properly, guys, because if you do not trim well, then your braids are not going to look very neat, and that's just not gonna be right, okay? So make sure you trim your braids well. And I was boiling some water to dip the hair. While I was doing that, I was moisturizing her scalp, because we do not do no dry scalp over here. No ma'am, no sir. So after moisturizing the scalp, I just went ahead to dip the braids in hot water. That's going to make the braids more flexible and also tame those flyaways. After that, I did her edges, applied some mousse, tied it up, used my dryer to dry it out, and add some finishing spray for shine, and boom, we are done. Like, look at that hair, everything nice and clean, pulled together, parts are sharp, symmetric, everything is boom. And that braid color, whew, it is fire. And on her skin, damn, it complemented her skin so nicely. So I really enjoyed doing this, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. It's going to help my channel so much. Like this video, drop a comment down the comment section, share this video. Also, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.